All right. We get 2 rares. I mean, Nika's pretty good, but Trollbred Guardian is absurd. The Guardian is just much better than the Nika, and it's 1 color. Even if it was 2 colors, it would still be better, I think. It's like 1. I think Nika is probably a bit better than Final Pay. I would take Nika over Final Payment, first pick, first back. Essence Capture is pretty good too, but I think it's a bit worse than Final Payment and Nika. Oh wait, did I say a bit better? I think Essence Capture is probably a bit worse than Nika and Final Payment. Oh, Capture can be really good. It's really good with the bounce spell too. Good old Stomping Grounds. Let's see. There's like literally no good cards in this pack. Probably Inheritance is the best card in the pack. And it's black. So I could take Inheritance. I could take Gruul Gilgate. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of want to be blue-green more than red-green was that first fig, but it doesn't matter too much. Eyes Everywhere is really good. Is it? It's like decent, right? I think his Gilgate is better than his Stomping Ground if we're red-green. In case we're the Guild deck. I think I'm just going to take Gilgate, honestly. I could take Stomping Ground for the value. Alright, we got no good red-green cards, but we got the Spy, right? Spy Guardian, pretty good start. I think it's pretty straightforward Spy. I mean, it looks like the perfect deck for upgrades. I'm not a huge fan of upgrade from what I've seen. So obviously, sometimes it's game winning. The Goblin's really good too. The Goblin's so good with these cards already, but I don't know. I think it's pretty close. I think it's pretty close between Goblin and upgrade, but 4, 5, 6. Pretty tough pick. I might take the Goblin just because I've been so disappointed with upgrades. Alright, everyone's on the Goblin train. I thought people would be on the like a day or two ago, everyone would have been like, upgrades, the best card in the format. It's a bomb. Alright, Tech's not great. I mean, this card's good, this card's good. This card's probably pretty good in Rakdos. Or even just good. Kind of have to take Steeple Creeper. I haven't been super impressed by Steeple Creeper, honestly. Playing against it mostly, but it's probably better than I give it credit for. Mirror March is great, is it? Where a non-token enters the Gabriel until you lose a flip. Yeah, I'm not playing that card. You could just take Spy. I'll take Steeple Creeper. Kind of like Incubation if you're blue-green. Also, it's early in the draft. I might just get a bomb. Should I take Duelist here? I think I might still be like red-green / blue though. I think Incubation's pretty good. The instant part is like pretty bad, but I don't know. Fairy Duelist is pretty good, I agree, obviously. I don't know, I'm gonna take this plate card. Alright, nothing into pack besides the Sage Draw Savant. Alright, black seems pretty open. I guess these uncommons are like actually not that great. Black seems pretty open. Stony Strength. Stony Strength's pretty good in my deck. So is the volley as a sideboard card. I haven't cast volley yet, actually. Alright, essence capture. Looks like we're blue-green. Geez, second essence capture. Okay. Well, should have taken those duelists. Those fairy duelists. Should have believed. Why did we take Goblin over? Oh yeah, upgrades. That might end up costing us, but oh well. Someone might have taken that as a signal. I need a Shark to Crab. Shark to Crab was double essence capture. Or I need the rare, the 1/1 rare that loots every time you put a counter on it. I'm a bit worried someone to our left could be blue-green this draft. We passed the upgrade, and then we passed a bunch of fairy duelists. It's a tough one. Could take the Arnix. Bennis is unreal. I was watching Bennis stream yesterday, and he kept calling it Arnix, and then people were making fun of him in chat, like spelling Arnix in every possible way, and he just didn't get it. He's like, am I pronouncing it wrong? And then he just kept saying Arnix. I don't know if it was next level trolling us. Super deadpan though, I doubt it. Or I can take Gilgate. I don't know what's the pick here. I feel like taking Arnix is gonna be like problematic, and I have double blue. I think Gilgate's just super value in my deck. Deputy, I don't think that. I think Gilgate's just too important. Man, Arnix is just so good in my deck. I'm not too sure. Alright, I'll pick Arnix. I'll stop calling it Arnix. Oh, Cynic Ascendancy. That card's pretty good. There's nothing even that great in the pack. I mean, Biomancy is okay. This guy's okay. Wow, another Trollbred Guardian. Another Cynic Guildgate. There's almost no chance at tables, but Bennis is great. He's on a slightly different level of reality. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I like that. Imagine if the deck had Biogenic Upgrade. Problem is, Upgrade is a good card when things are going well. You know, it's a good card when you have a few creatures in play, when you get to 6 mana. When it's like, it's not that easy. Like, I had a game yesterday where I went 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop, upgrade, and I lost. I mean, granted, my opponent's draw was really good as well, but that kind of put me off it a bit. All right, we have very few 2-drops. We have a few, actually. I'll take the Boar over Applied Biomancy. And, another Boar or Plaza? I'll take Boar for now. I don't think we're in Plaza desperation mode yet. We only have one red card. We might not even play it. Wow, Mass. Wow, I really wish I'd taken the dual land now. Yeah, the Arnix. The Arnix got me. The Allure. I was trying to be reasonable. You saw it. I was trying to be reasonable. But Chad in its eternal greed. Chad is just here for the big plays. They don't care if you get mana screwed 10 times in a row, as long as you get the sweet curve, the one time, the big plays, the upgrades. Maybe I'll just table the Guildgate. Chat has a spectacle ability, something like that. What's the pick here? Biomancy or free drop? I don't have a lot of creatures. Cheap creatures are good with capture too. I feel like I have too many tricks. Rebel Slinger is pretty mediocre. Yeah, I'm gonna take my first Biomancy. Wow, not Essence Capture. I don't know if free Essence Capture is good. It's good if you have like a lot of bounce spells to go with it, but like I would definitely play free Essence Capture if I got a couple admonitions. But sometimes you just fall behind. I think I'm still, man. I need to Guildgate over everything. Especially with mass manipulation now. Let's see. I don't think we're trying to splash Shred anymore. I mean, yeah, I would have if I gotten more red cards, but I don't know. I could take the Guildgate. I don't really need a second. I guess I guess there's Satro Savant that I really need in my. I'm gonna take the Savant. I lost track for a second. All right, that's kind of interesting. I could go Plaza. I could go Guildgate in case I want to. It's not worth splashing for one card. Skyguard easy. Someone wants my deck to be a train wreck. I mean, second Scuttle's not terrible with free Essence Capture. Gateway Plaza? I'll take a second Scuttle Gator, actually. Wow, Terramander. Terramander is really good in my deck. Except you don't really want to put a +1/+1 counter on it. The Lizrog can be good. The Lizrog can definitely be good, but yeah, Terramander seems great. Oh, there's an eel too? I'll take Terramander though. Wow. I mean, okay. Okay. Interesting. Does anyone read that as mesmerizing behind? Awkward. Spidey or Biomancy? Or Ram? Ram would be like pretty... Nah. I'll take Biomancy. Oh. What the hell? This is just unreal. Probably just eel, right? I'm gonna lose. I have no fixing. Oh, I could have had a Simic Guildgate or two. So good in my deck. Now we're gonna get color screwed every game. I'm not even sure. I mean, I think I have to play the Plaza. I'm gonna play the Plaza. I guess I should have taken. Was there an eel in the pack? Wow, that was terrible. Was that curve? Whatever. Maybe I just won't play Mass Manip, honestly. Just be reasonable. Damn it. Oh, the 100 plays Simic Guildgate too. 100% plays Simic Guildgate. 18 land. Problem is you can't really play 18 land with a bunch of applied Biomancy. I guess I do have Ascendancy. I don't know, we'll see. This deck's gonna be interesting to build. I don't know why I picked Lizrog. I might just cut it. But Lizrog's really good with free Essence Capture. That was why I took it. Also, it's nice because it lets me like put counters on Terramander with Essence Captured and put it on the Lizrog to reset, and then I can adapt. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it could. What do you think about Locust in this format? I usually don't play them, but they're fine. If you need card advantage, if you have control-ish decks, you know, you don't want to play like 18 lands. You don't want to flood out. You can play like 17, couple lockets, stuff like that. I would definitely lock it in this deck just because of like Mass Manip and Frail Mystic. In my curve, I would have been happy to have. Let's see. I don't know what to cut. Honestly, I mean, I guess I do have like a bunch of rares on uncommon, but this deck would be perfect if I had either like Guild Gates or the Bounce, the like Repulse. Repulse would be so good in my deck. Repulse would be the best card in my deck. Probably if I play 18 lands, I might flood out. They might go like removal. But yeah, I guess I have to play 18 lands because I have no cantrips. And I have a lot of expensive cards. Probably need to cut some of my 2-drops. I'm not really an aggressive deck. I think I'm going to cut a boar. 6-drop is underwhelming. I think 6-drop's pretty good, especially with triple essence capture, and I think I like the 6-drop actually. But yeah, maybe it's a bit too expensive. Salamander bad in the 17 creature deck. Yeah, but like, oh, really? Paramander is bad? Cut the boars. Both boars. I did cut an Applied Biomancy. I think 2 is too much and too many in this deck. I like 6, 1 or 2 drops. I guess to make a Nancy kind of counts as that. Having 2 drops is nice. A 1 or 2 drop when you have free essence capture. You want something to put counters on. And boar is actually one of my best creatures to put counters on. Because upgrading a 2-1 to a 3-2 is usually not a huge difference. This guy, not necessarily want to put counters on it. And then boar would actually be nice to have counters on. I could cut a 5, but I feel like my 5s are all so good. My 5s weren't that good. Bounce spell's better than 6/6? I don't think so. Problem is, too many bounce spells. I don't know, I'm worried I'm just gonna have draws that do nothing. The Gator is not hot garbage. Everyone's hating on the poor Croc. It is one of the worst cards in my deck. Maybe I should cut it. I guess peer pressure is getting to me. I do have pretty good late game. And I have Ascendancy. Yeah, I need to play boar in my deck. I don't know what else. I'm gonna cut something else. I'm definitely playing boar on my cheap drops. I should probably maybe even play with Commando, honestly. Maybe just cut Mass Manip. Is that... I lost a couple times the other day with Mass Manip in hand because I couldn't cast it. More tempo. The problem with tempo decks is that if you don't have a good opening hand, then your deck can just feel super underwhelming. And I don't like to build my decks as tempo decks. Do I play the boar? I have a few 4 or 5 power guy. I have essence capture, so you know I want to have a 1 or a 2 drop because I want to have a target to put essence capture on it. Basically these 2 reasons. Why do I like the split cards? It's just good. I think it's a decent card if you're blue green, and it feeds the Drake. Yeah. I think I'm going to play 9 Islands, 7 Forest, and a Gateway Plaza, maybe. Or maybe just go 9 and 9, or 10 and 8. My deck's not even that expensive. Maybe I'll just play 17 lands. I do have a pretty good mana sink. I could try playing 10-7, no Plaza. But then 10-7, I'm never going to cast a Frill Mystic. Yeah, I'm going to try playing Plaza and see if I hate it. I could cut a Capture, but I think Capture is good. I think it's too good to cut. And playing 18 lands in this deck is super sketch. But I have two bomb rares that need a lot of lands. Yeah, maybe I just cut a Capture. Alright, I could see that. But then I kind of want to cut a Boar, because I don't need it as badly. Yeah, my mana is just so awkward. I mean, I could just play 17 and hope to get super lucky. My mana is just so bad. Alright, I'll do 9-7-1. And I'll play a second Applied Biomancy. That looks okay. I don't know. Cut Boar for better mana. I don't think Boar is going to be a big problem for my mana. It's crazy how like not having 1 or 2 guild gates can just ruin a otherwise pretty great draft deck. I think I top, given my exact hand, despite this cry. What's the play here? Do the O2s have Defender? Now you can put counters on them. Bottom the 1-1, top the 5-drop. Thanks for liking my tweet. Yeah, it was kind of, you know, it is kind of a big deal to have 1 trophy in my case because I never win. So it's like no big deal, but kind of a big deal. See, don't believe the trophy leaderboard. It only means their opponents got mana screwed more often than the average player. It's the only way, only really legend magic, luck, incredible luck. Wow, how did I know? Yeah, might as well use my cards. I actually forgot to put the counter on my Sage Ross Savant. I was not thinking, I was distracted. Alright, our games today have been kind of lame. At least it's lame and we win. Better than when it's lame and we're the one getting mana screwed. I like that much better. Blue-red? Mesmerizing behind. Knowing when to take guild gates might be the toughest skill in this draft format. I've been struggling. For once I was going to make the correct decision and actually take the Guildgate. And Chad derail me. How could you? I'm fine with that, right? I mean, not that anything... Wait, what? Oh. Listen, basic math is hard. What can I say? The French school system is not what it used to be. Exactly, it's the next level play. It's a game you have stone locked up and you make a terrible mistake. This way your opponent misjudges you. That's exactly what I was doing. Good call, mistress. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. It was calculated. I kind of like essence capture against red-green, against what I saw. Big dudes. Big monsters. Also, Skullgator can be good against the red-green deck, but there is flashing blue, so they might have Spy and whatnot. I think my deck's probably good enough like that. Alright, what do I cut? I can honestly see cutting a Terramander. Or is that awful? Hey, Amidoc, I have 4 destroy enchantments. How many should I board in to be sure to kill an enchantment? If we're talking about the white-black enchantment, I don't know, I would probably... Depends if they have other targets. What happened to me the other day is that I had 1 Mortify main deck, and I brought in 2 more of the white disenchants. And then game 2, I didn't... No, game 2 I only brought in 1. So I had 2 ways of and I lost to it. And then game 3 I brought in the second one, and then they played it, and I mortified, and then I drew my 2 disenchants, and they never played another enchantment or artifact, and I died with these 2 cards in hand. So it's really tough. It's like tough balance to strike. Like game 2 I lost because I didn't bring in enough, and game 3 I lost because I brought in too many and drew them all. Anyways, back to our game, where I have no clue what to board out. Kind of want to board out Applied Biomancy. But none of that makes a ton of sense. Take out a capture against red-green? Alright, maybe I'll just stick to 2 captures. I guess it'd be good beats if they play Rhythm of the Wild. I mean, it's not unlikely. If you're red-green, you probably average, what, 0.5 Rhythm of the Wild in your deck, maybe even 1. People don't take that card very high. Or I'm gonna keep. No green, but I think this is a keep. Ugh. Definitely not what I was looking for. Decided to go as a Savant. Thought it was pretty straightforward. Yeah, seems perfect. Unclear what I'm going to do next turn. Probably just say go. I'll attack and say go. I also have been very impressed by the Sage Raw Savant. As someone who hates Omen Speaker with a passion, I think the Sage Raw Savant is awesome. Maybe I'm wrong for hating the Sage Savant that the Omen Speaker that much in the first place. Do you build around the Chain Whirler effect in this format? Is there anything but the 2-free? Well, someone was talking about tempo. I feel like it's pretty rare that you get to play that kind of game, but I think that's looks pretty good right now. Just completely out-tempoed. Not bad for a 4-island opening hand. The Sage Savant is just a cornerstone. So good. I mean, I did first pick one. The pack was pretty weak, but it was one of my first picks. Order? It's not counters. Whenever one or more +1/+1 count. Yeah, I know. Oh. Also, I love optimism of chat. They're like, Gab, you just missed the first of 20 counters on the Simic Ascendancy. What are you doing? How are you ever gonna win the game by triggering Simic Ascendancy if you punt? Wish I was that optimistic. I don't think there's anything for one man, alright. Shock, fog. Alright, well. It's kind of frustrating for opponent. Got all his spells countered or bounced. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the tempo draw is nice when it all falls into play, like when it just goes perfectly like that. Wow. Sorry, Reed. And the chat goes wild. Your 4-island no creature hand developed in a devastating curve. I told you people were hating on that split card. Someone even wanted me not to play it despite the fact I had 2 Salamander. I wonder how many people are behind Reed watching him play. I'm gonna ask him, is it just you or do you have half of the MPL as backup? I need to know what I'm up against. Who would win? The 32 best player, 32 current best players, or one washed up Hall of Famer? He said, just me for now, or Rat here as backup if I have a tough play. Damn. Not bad. Not bad to have the Orat in your corner. I could see a worse person to have in your corner than the Orat. I'm gonna tell him, well, I have all of Twitch chat, so it's kind of fair, I guess. Who would win, all of Twitch chat or the Orat? Be honest. Who's the Orat? Owen Turtenwald, aka the Orat. What's the MPL? It's the Magic Pro League. 32 of the best players in the world competing for... Oh, wow. Slimebind. Alright, Twitch chat, focus. Jeez. I'm getting worked here. I had the perfect curve and I just got completely Neutralized. 4-2? I think 4-2 because I've applied Biomancy. A little boar attack, a little tickle. Reed has 7 cards in hand. Ugh. A little chilly in here. Trade these? Any reason not to trade these? Not really. Any good applied Biomancy play? Not really either. Man, that boar would have done so much work. Reed would literally be dead.
All right, everyone, chill.
Oh, this is terrible. Alright, everyone, chill. You're gonna get DQ'd. DQ'd for unsportsmanlike conduct and shitty references. Wow. Reed's really doing it over there. His deck looks great. I mean, Mydra's really good, so it's obviously gonna be tough, but look at that. Turbo Fog. Literal Turbo Fog. Does NPM also do playtesting for unreleased sets? No. That's only Wizards employees and contractors. Basically, you can't be involved in like testing and developing sets and playing in competitive Magic. Because it's like kind of conflict of interests. Oh wow, Reed really did go deep this time. I haven't seen quite anything like it. Just making sure I'm not missing some kind of obvious play. Is Reed just playing Kaya's Wrath? No, there's no way it's Kaya's Wrath. Right? He's not gonna go Plains Kaya's Wrath or Swamp Kaya's Wrath. Please don't play a Swamp or Plains. I'll be forever grateful. Or a Locket. Ooh. Not Swamp, please, not Plains. Or Swamp, or Plains. He probably just has the Gates deck, I'm dumb. Probably just gonna start playing Angels, Rams. He got the Zard, yeah, he's gonna play an Angel. A Ram, alright. Knock knock. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Ram's pretty good against the tokens too. What's Reed at? 15? What could he even have that kills a troll? Mortify? Am I content with 8 damage here? Gradient Swung was a 4-5, really? It does have hexproof. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Alright. I don't know if that was correct or not. Worked out. Yeah, I didn't even think I could just attack my 4-5 into Reed's 5-5 and just go like pump, bounce my boar. Whenever a creature blocks, a creature doesn't untap, but it doesn't tap it either. Alright, I guess I should just block. Alright, was the boar. Yeah. Or, I mean, he didn't have a trick last turn. It seems unlikely he has a trick this turn. I could go for the kill. Could like bounce my 4-5. Kind of trying to lose this game. I don't know what to do. Well, that didn't work out. That didn't go as intended. That's not great. Yeah, adapting first was dumb. Trying to punt this game. It's kind of tough sometimes when I have my own train of thought and I try to include some of chat's tips, which are, you know, sometimes guides, and sometimes I feel like I end up somewhere in between, and it's not that great. Alright, the gates deck. Eyes? I don't think eyes is very good if you don't have the potential to swap. Could argue that the games go long against the gates deck and you get a decent bit of value. I'm a bit worried about a turn-free ram. Maybe Fairy Duelist, not that good against their deck. Soul Muscle is good though. I can see cutting a Terramander. It's been a tiny bit underwhelming so far. I'm just gonna do that. I guess Terramander is pretty good if the games go long. Oh well. Cut Biomancy on the draw. I only have 2. I think it's just as good on the draw as it is on the play. And we saw at least one slime bind. Oh wow. I got to see what Freed's working was here. Someone mirror match. Tradesies or not? Probably tradesies. Reach says no tradesies. I top one. This way I draw one. I can cast Incubation for green. Kind of greedy. I think it was Essence Capture, Skatewing Spy is pretty like tempting. I feel like Duelist might be a bit too low impact against his deck. Probably has a counter spell, but that's fine. Unlikely to have a creature anyways. We saw Ram, like a lot of his lands come into play tapped. So if he didn't have a creature last turn, he probably doesn't have one this turn, even if he does draw a land. No, my trait. Alright, open the gates. I'm playing Counter Savant. It's a new archetype. Well, I don't have double grain for Mystic, but at least I already have 3 of my 4 blue for Mass Manip. Binding. Wow, my trait. Well, this draw's kind of awkward. We're gonna play Chillbringer. Alright, he end of turned it. Interesting. There's no way he's like bluffing, right? Wow, the perfect draw. Sidra Salon's just a perfect magic card. What can I say? Please play an angel. Please play something really good. Did you see Essence capture game 1? I don't think so. Kind of looks like I have something. It's basically Dark Confident. I mean, better. He saw one. He's like, oh well. This draw's kind of weird. Did I bring in the third one or did I side against it? I did. Now we're gonna get an angel. Just gonna say go. Not sure it's the right choice though. Activate the crab for these cards. Yeah, probably better just with 1 counter on the Savant. Junk Trawler. I guess I'm getting kind of owned. To the surprise of no one. Whatever, I'm just gonna say go. I could have countered the defender. I could have. I felt like he was baiting. I felt like he might have had like a ram or something. I'm probably just leveling myself just because I'm playing against Reed. Trying to play around too many cards. Alright, whatever. I'm just playing way too conservatively. I mean, it's kind of obvious by now. Especially with my hand. It's like, I even have mass manip if things go wrong. It's, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, he did have like stuff and... It's not like my lines were like super unreasonable. Wait, could I have... It's only from creatures, right? I couldn't have taken from the ascendancy. No. Jeez. I guess Lizrog was ascendancy. I just realized Lizrog was ascendancy is insane. Just so many counters. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to like being able to kill him. I'm gonna try to go both ways here. 2 cards in hand. Oh, it still keeps the counters. Yeah, we have the ascendancy win next turn. We have exactly enough with Lizrog. GG's. Our deck looks pretty sweet. Super sweet. We really a trophy stream today. I don't know. What's that? 2? Did I lose round 1 of the first draft, or can't remember if we did one draft where I didn't win. Oh, we got a real trophy match. Opening is opening's 2-0. I mean, there was a chance they play a 2-drop, but I'd rather save a counter spell for what comes next, I guess. Wrong! Yikes. Yikes! I know it was kind of close. I felt like even if they play a good creature, I can maybe come back with the Benthids, but I mean, at this point, I guess I'll counter any 2. Should I though? Or could just put a counter. 2 for reach does like nothing. Oh, this card's so good. Should I attack first? No. Card's kind of the bee's knees against red-green. If I'm gonna do that, I should have just played Eel. I don't know what if they play another 4-drop or 5-drop. I think my play was fine. Mine. And then I get to put counters on it. I don't have red mana though. I have that Gateway Plaza. Alright, that's not as scary. I'm not impressed. +4/+2 trample would be gas for opponent. Where do I put the counter? It's probably started with the eel, right? I'm gonna try and play around +4/+2. It's gonna be hard to play around +4/+2. It is something like that. It's a bit scared. I don't need to do that. I think this is pretty good block. It plays around +4/+2. The only problem with that block is that it forces me to use... Actually, I'm gonna do that. That's better. Alright, I think that's a good block. I lose both my illusions, but who cares? Plus this block kind of forces him to make the first move, or else he just loses everything. This way I don't have to pump the eel first. I think that's the best one. I don't die to +4/+2 trample, and he has to do something, and I get to react and decide where I want to put my counter. Is Gab hoping that the Simic technology can transform him from a fish? Oh wow, that card. 4 damage to target creature and opponent control, then Blaze deals 2 damage to each other creature that players control if you control or 4 greater. Alright, so these are gonna die no matter what. This is gonna die and trade. This is gonna die no matter what. So I guess if I adapt, I save my dude at least. Alright, that was a pretty good one to have for them. I definitely did not think about that card. So let's see, if they play a creature and I draw a land, yeah, the 6/5 didn't untap because of the octopussy. I remember I was playing during the release stream, I was playing against Thundermaw. I was playing red-green, and he was playing Vannifar deck, and I was like, kind of felt super far ahead. And then he just Vannifared for the Bentid, and it was all gone. My entire draw was just done. I mean, I guess I should... Why did he think so long before playing a creature? It's kind of weird. Does he have the Stonery? Tanks Forever plays a bull. I'm just gonna let it resolve. Block here. Alright, that works. I'm just gonna say go one turn. This guy has to attack, so... I mean, I guess I die to Act of Treason anyway. Ascendancy is 3 mana, 2 mana to cast, 3 mana to activate. And they really need Deckmaster for MTGO. I'm not sure that's going to happen though. Applied Biomancy seems kind of okay. Essence Capture seems kind of okay. Commando. Just lower curve seems kind of nice. Scuttle Gator is kind of nice too. They have the dragon, that's pretty hard to beat. I just board out the spy. I don't know. Might be kind of insane to board out the spy. I want capture number 3. I kind of want to board out a Pteramander too. Kind of low impact, and maybe have Applied Biomancy number 3. What did they play? Did they play any tricks? Played the 6 mana removal spell. Also fizzles the 6 mana removal spell. Duelist continues to be terrible? What? Just such a bad blocker. I feel like, yeah. Bad blocker, bad target for... Kind of on commando. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just board out both Pteramander. I think I like that. Going like kind of a bit defensive. Stony Strengths could be gassed. You don't like Duelist in general? Man, people have been loving that card. I think it's really good. I remember we were even talking about it at the pre-release with Emil. He's like, oh, you should play that card and try it and see how good it is. We need to find out if it's like, you know, because it's a common, so pretty important to know how good commons are. But yeah, it's been nothing but it's really good. It's really much better than it looks. Kenny says Duelist is shit. Okay. It might be the kind of card that gets worse after a while when people learn how to play around it. I don't know. Duelist has been super sweet for me. And pretty good against me. Might have to 2-for-1 ourselves here. Being on the draw is not as... Who was on the play game 1, by the way? I want... Den looting feels kind of bad, but... kind of want to save it for the draft. Stuck in Lounge counter it. Yeah. Maybe I should have. That might be super greedy to let it resolve, especially with 2. But I mean, I guess even if they have dragon, I can bounce it a couple times, maybe win like that. Remove +1/+1 deals 2 damage to any target. Card's kind of annoying. Sorry, just can't figure out what to do really. I think I just do that, and if they use the crusher, I can pump my token and then bounce the. I think I still do it. Wait, your target. Okay. It's pretty. Yeah, Creeper is not the best. Could have gotten in for free damage. Probably playing too passively. So you can afford to attack with this guy. Then I have a 7/7, blocks that. Yes, all counters. Bounce my own guy and get 2 more illusions. I don't think illusions do a ton for me on this. Shoot me, shoot me. Attack with everyone. 6 free trample. They're at 7. Hopefully they don't have a lightning bolt. I don't think I can afford to just bounce the 4. Well, at least he's thinking about not shooting me. So that's a... I feel like I missed. Savage Smash. Target creature controlled gets +2/+2. Well, I'm assuming it's a pretty good spot to use. Who should I pump? 5 mana. He hasn't played a land yet. I don't think it matters too much. I don't think I want to pump the Benthic. Pump the 2/2, so it can block a 2/2. You can crush right in response. If he does that, I think I'll just do that. So let's see, if I pump the boar and he shoots it in response, that means he's in hand, he's free, my boar is dead, the 4/4 stabbed. I still have a 2 free. I don't know, I think I'm pretty happy. Thought he's gonna attack this turn anyway. He's probably just gonna cast the ranks again. It's a counter for. Not in greatest shape. I'm kind of out of trade. So if I attack, it's gonna double block. So I'm trading my Liz Rock for the ranks without force. Just don't think you can afford not to double. Bluffing the creature counter over the 2-mana trick. Yeah, that's how you get in their head, right? Doesn't matter. You know, obviously this is the common one, this is the uncommon one, so I feel like it's, I don't know, you kind of mess with them. You're like, why would he try to represent like a 2-mana counter spell over, you know, that card? Kind of just want to block with that. I could throw an illusion in the mix. Am I dead if I do that? Pump, shoot, pump down to 5. So he's probably gonna pump, and then I get to attack, and he has to chump. Whereas if I throw Wizfrog, he has to tap out. I'm dumb if I block like that? How? What? No. Pumps and then shoots. What am I missing? Just chat. Could have a trick though. Could have thrown an illusion in the mix. I decided not to play too scared. This is like the 4 damage 2/2 everything, but I think if he draws that, he... Also, throwing an illusion in the mix lets him... Now he gets like a tiny bit of value. He gets like 1 damage of trample, plus he gets to use that. Yeah, I should have thrown an illusion in the mix. And it's just much safer if he has any kind of trick too. That was probably a bad block. Free. If I attack with everything, he can block, double block, go down to 1. If I attack like that, he has to double block. And then he gets to triple 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that doesn't kill me. If he blocks with everything, I kill a ring. Yeah, I don't think attacking was the block. Alright, we need to dodge. Because he has free damage he has free damage on board right now. He needs a little something. Is that the removal spell? Oh, that'll do. That'll I think I could have won this game. There's like the one attack. The one turn I didn't attack was Homunculus. And that'll be costing. For sure I misplayed. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. I don't hate eyes everywhere. Okay. Oh. Sick. 2-1 draw 2. Kind of. Old footsie. Do I have any good 4-drops? A couple. Turret deck's really good. Have that guy, have the dragon. I mean, not my deck's insane too, but it was pretty scary stuff. At least 2 ranks. Please. Alright, this was getting a bit too intense for a phone call. Bunch of counters. Well, I can't counter it. And bouncing it now does nothing. And this thing after. Seeing Nassif lose to Biogenic upgrade 2 games in a row, priceless. Wow. What a dick thing to say. Except I'm not gonna lose, so... I'm not gonna lose. The question is, how am I gonna win? They're just dead on board, right? 11 for... Let's see, 8 trample... Kill that dude. So if they block my biggest one, I have 13, 14. I'm 1 short. All right. GG's. My draw was kind of ridiculous. We did lose a game. I'm sorry. We lost a game that we probably could have won.